Okay, I'm with Tyler. Second cup final secured after a hard-fought 4-1 win over Cobham.
Yeah.
Safe to say it was a little bit different than your last semi-final.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, it was quite a tough game coming into this semi-final. We didn't know too much about Cobham. They're a bit of a non-entity. They tried to enter the league a little bit too late. So they got granted special permission for next year, and so they got special dispensation to play in the cup. So it was a complete kind of blindfolded match where we just kind of had to come up against the elements, and I think the first half kind of proved that we didn't know too much about them.
Yeah, I mean the first 30 minutes we were, well, if I say we were poor, that's probably being kind.
Yeah, no, most definitely. You know, if you look at the starting 11, we gave 4 or 5 people a chance. You know, after the great win against Bagshot last week, we said, you know, we've got a county cup final in 2 weeks, boys. So, you know, here's your chance to prove it. And some of them took it by the scruff of the neck, and some of them didn't. But yeah, I think poor would be a generous word to sum up the first kind of 35 minutes.
Yeah, and I think we were fortunate to go in 1-0 up at half time, but obviously that would give you a massive boost. I mean, the goal came in first half injury time, lovely free kick by Luke, good header by Mason, and it gives you that little bit of a boost, as I say, when you go into the break 1-0 not having not played well.
Yeah, no, most definitely. You know, like I said to the boys in the full-time team talk, you know, to not play well and be winning and eventually win, it shows a sign of a really good team. And you know, although it didn't change the half-time team talk too much, as we still had stuff to work on and kind of shapes to make sure we didn't kind of lose the game. The goal was very handy, yeah.
Didn't get off to a great start in the second half either. They equalised 3 minutes into it, and then it looked as if it could be backs to the wall for a little bit, but we sort of gutsed it out for a while, and then really the turning point came when we went down to 10 men.
Yeah, no, you know, at half-time what we did was, we know we're a good footballing side, and I think that's proven. You know, second cup final, games in hand to go top of the league, so the lads have definitely got it. So we just had a chat, you know, commitment, desire, passion, you know, actually wanting the ball, wanting to win the game, and I think that really did take over when, you know, regardless of whether Alfie deserved to be sent off, I think that as soon as the boys got that about themselves and got a bit under their teeth, they really did kick on and obviously go and secure the win.
Yeah, you say whether Alfie deserved it or not, I don't know. It looked harsh. If you're going to send one off, you've got to surely send the other player off.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I didn't see the incident, you know, but it's being so close to a linesman, I doubt that someone would have been kind of provoked into doing whatever he done without some kind of first action. So, you know, one for one, eye for an eye, the old saying. So, yeah, I agree.
That said, once we went down to 10 men, we actually played the best football we played in the game. Picked up 2 penalties, which Mason converted nicely. And in the end, it ran out fairly comfortable winners.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, I think that we've got a specific shape that we like to play at certain points in the match and against certain teams, which, you know, we played away at CB Hounslow, which we won 5-2. We played obviously away here tonight, we ran out 4-1 winners, which is a very flattering scoreline because Cobham are a very good side. And, you know, if they were definitely in the league this season, I think they would have caused most teams problems. But I think the shape went down, and some people say it's harder to play against 10 men.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
You know, sometimes the sending off, like you say, kind of motivated us.
You say you brought a few players in at the side that hadn't played that much. Obviously, you gave Alfie his chance in goal. You gave Kane a start at left back.
Yeah.
You must have been pleased with how both of those played. I mean, Alfie, his handling was generally very good.
Yeah.
And Kane, probably our man of the match.
Yeah, no, most definitely. You know, I agree on both points. I thought Alfie was excellent. I thought their goal was a very, very good goal, which a lot of keepers probably would have struggled to see through the crowd of players that he came through. So I can't fault the lad. You know, when Ollie moved on loan to Banstead, we was going to go with Alfie for the rest of the season, but obviously an injury to our second choice keeper. Then we had to bring Ollie back. But you know, it's quite good to have 2 really good goalkeepers within the squad. And no, like you say, Kane was by far man of the match. He's probably the only guy in the first half that come out of a shred of dignity. And with Ben McCabe suspended for 3 matches leading up to the Surrey Cup final, you know, he's got a chance to make the position his own, and by tonight he's grabbed it by the scruff of the neck. Yeah,
I think that's fair enough. We've got now a few games that we need to get in. I mean, how many have we got left in the league?
I think we've got 7. It all depends, because I was under the theory that we played everyone 3 times.
Yeah.
But the Bagshot manager last week said we're playing everyone 4 times, which would be impossible. It would leave us with 14 fixtures to fit in like 4 weeks.
So you've had 5 league games from August to March and 14 in
Yeah, we are April now.
Wow.
So in what 7 months we played 5 league games. I don't think we played a league game since October the 30th, November the 30th, when we went away to sea being lost. So the boys are itching to get back to league action. You know, we've secured both cup finals now, which was a big priority, as everyone loves a cup final. And now we just need to pick up in the league and get those games in hand, and so it can reflect where we should be.
Cool. That's pretty much it. Thank you, Tommy.
No worries.
And apologies for
Thanks
going.
for coming, and
at the
obviously
end.
thanks to everyone else that come out and showed the support tonight as well.
Brilliant. No problem, mate.